no such thing. There's no such thing as toxic masculinity. There's toxic men, just like there's toxic women. There's no such thing as toxic masculinity. Masculinity is amazing. Masculinity is the reason why we have what we've got today. Masculinity conquered the natural world. Masculinity conquered the elements. Masculinity explored new worlds. Masculinity created inventions and medicine and created the modern world. All that was done by masculinity. But then 100 years ago, we had the movement, the feminist movement, who then started poisoning a lot of this. So they started off by wanting equal rights. No one's got a problem with that. Don't forget, 100 years ago, just over 100 years ago, most men couldn't vote in this country. So women only did without the vote for 10 years longer than working class men. That's all it was, 10 years. It wasn't, for thousands of years. It was a decade. But then feminists then decided we had a patriarchy, men were evil, and they started infiltrating society. And that's when we started denigrating men. So men's positions in society was to be a protector and be a provider. But then women started saying to men, we don't need you to protect us, we can protect ourselves. So over generations, men have stopped protecting women. And who's lost the most in that decision? Women. Because men now can watch women get battered and men won't step in. And the reason why they won't step in is they've been told, women don't need you. And then we have women now, something like 20%, 25% of all women in the UK are on antidepressants. And you think, why? But it's because they can't cope with modern life, because they have to have a career, they have to have children, they've got to look after the home, they have to do everything because feminism tells them being a woman isn't good enough. You've got to be a man. You've got to compete with men because being a woman is second class. Men have never told women they're second class. Men are envious of women. Men look at women as if they're semi-divine. They create life. Life grows in them. They give birth. Women are absolutely amazing creatures that we protect. That men sacrifice their lives to protect.
Yeah.
When you look at a newspaper, men. No, there's a burning building. Who runs the building? The burning building. Men do. Who screams women and children first for emergencies? It's not women. It's not children. Men scream that because we know women are more valuable than us for the survival of the tribe and survival of the nation. Men put women on a pedestal, but feminists constantly tell women, you're just a woman, you should be a man. And a lot of our societal problems come out of that. That's why we have fatherless homes. That's why we have crime. That's why men don't protect women anymore. And children, we don't protect children anymore now because men don't know what they should do. And that's why we have a high male suicide rate, because most men now, they're lost. What is their role in life? They don't know.
Yeah. Last time I met you, you were in fact working on your new book about feminism.
Yes.
How's that going?
Yeah, it's been published.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was waiting for you to tell me that. So
there you go.
When was it published? When was it published?
And I never should unplug my speaker. oh, you're back on. Cool. So I published it end of last year. It's called.
So it was after I met you. You were still working on it when I met you.
Yeah. It's called Feminism, Myths, Lies, and Ungratefulness. It's available on Amazon in paperback and Kindle. So just go to Amazon if you're interested in buying it. And it basically explores the myth of feminism. We're told feminism is all about equality. Feminism has basically nothing to do with equality. Feminism is a trade union for feminists. That's all it does. It doesn't even improve the lives of women.
And it makes me laugh. These feminists, they were also very much against Margaret Thatcher.
Yes.
And, she was the first female prime minister. If anything, she should have been an icon for them, shouldn't she? To be able to be so powerful in a very much, especially back then, such a man's world sort of thing, where cabinet ministers feared her sort of thing. Yeah. And, even if you disagree with her politics in there, as a feminist, you should be looking at it as an icon of achievement for women.
I talk about that in the book. If feminists were really about female equality, they would have celebrated Margaret Thatcher. They didn't have to celebrate her policies. They should have celebrated the first female Prime Minister of the UK. And on the back of my book is a quote by Margaret Thatcher. Let me read it to you. She says, "I hate feminism. It's a poison." That's why they didn't like it.
If you like that video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell and comment. And if you like what I'm saying about running for Mayor of Greater Manchester, then stick around. Tell your family, tell your friends. The only way I'm going to have a chance of winning is a grassroots movement. So be part of that movement and hit that bell. Thanks.